Welcome, one and all, to the Larry Show.
It's where I come in to the intro and interrupt everything. That's what happens.
It would have been great had I not been muted.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey everybody, yes, hello, and welcome back to Massively Overpowered Television, where we are bringing you Tour. Now, some of you may be surprised, considering that 2 weeks ago, I basically swore off this game. Oh, you missed. You missed
I missed
it.
that. I had to leave. So I did not.
Second to last boss. Second to last boss. The console to open the room was bugged.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
3 hours.
Awesome,
3 hours.
That's terrible.
And we could not finish. I was.
Oh man.
Anyway, but this is stuff to show you guys new stuff, and I'm willing to do that for you. So, and Larry's going to be showing you stuff too. We're actually going to be kind of dual screening here.
Dual screening. I haven't done a dual screen. You know, I used to do, and I'm tangent, and I might end up doing it again sometime because it was a lot of fun. I have 2 computers that could stream or at least play games well enough, and so I would have my son on one computer, and I would be on another computer, and I'd have both streams going at the same, both screens on the stream at the same time. It's so much fun.
I know. And there are actually ways we can dual. There we go. All right. So here's me. There's the blankety blank blank spirit of vengeance that I am never setting foot in again. And for those of you who are curious, we have Larry's screen. All right, I want to get that bigger again.
Oh, it's it's a screen inside a screen.
It is. I can make it bigger though, you know. So
okay, all right.
I just have to.
Okay. Oh, so that's. Oh, I see now. The thing that we talked about.
I
earlier,
can make you the whole.
Anyway.
Yeah. So look, there's you, there's me, there's you, there's me.
Oh, I'm really small. Like it's really pixelated. That's weird.
Oh, does it look pixelated?
A little bit.
It doesn't look on my screen, but you got to realize you're streaming to me and then I'm streaming to them. So.
Yeah. I'm just. Oh, maybe it was just because. Oh, I bet you it was the delay. It had it like because you were moving it around. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Particulated, but I forget what the term is off the top of my head. Yeah.
Mussed up.
That's it. That's exactly what it
was. That's the official term.
I think that's the technical term for it. I think that's what they use in the industry.
Yeah, we can make you nice and big when we talk about you. So what are we doing?
So what are we doing? Okay, so
we are talking about Sithy stuff. The good, the bad, and the buggy. That is the name of this update stream.
Oh, I can't wait.
Take it away, Larry.
Man, where do we start? Because I don't want to. I'm also writing about this at the same time. Although I guess it really doesn't matter. You guys are going to read it anyway. Yeah. So Star Wars: The Old Republic launched its latest expansion, and if you're on Reddit, it's still an expansion. It's still an expansion because that's what they labeled it. All right, that's where we're going with. That's why. So I if you disagree with the entire fact that it might or might not be an expansion, I totally understand what you're talking about.
Air quote it every time you say it, Larry.
Yeah. So
air
just imagine that I have air quotes every time I say expansion. All right.
All right. So where do you want me to go? What do you want me to show? Do we want me to move all the way to your screen?
One of the things that I want to do, there's a couple things that really need to be talked about.
Some of my skills are gone.
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing I need to talk about, is that you can now have two combat styles. You can and that's kind of one of the first things. Do we want to jump into that right now? This is up to you because it's going to be up on your character to do it because I've already done it
All right.
on
Yep.
mine.
Here we go. I have brought up. Wait.
Yeah, that screen. Yeah.
Are we going for a trading card look or something?
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, this is okay. So, first of all, one of the biggest complaints in the with this expansion is, again, air quotes expansion, is the UI changes, and I just think they're horrid. This is, in fact, there was one guy on Reddit, and I totally agree with him, 100% agree with him. I forget who it is, otherwise I quote him. I give him credit for it. He says when I opened up my inventory for the first time, I thought I had it in some sort of high contrast mode because
it's bright.
Look at your, oh my gosh, it's not just bright.
And the black, it's I've seen tracers around all those boxes. That's too much.
My gosh, yeah. It's obscene. It's so bright. Yeah, so that's like the first thing to kind of notice, I guess, is that the UI has changed quite a bit, and I'm not a real big fan of it. If you open up your character screen again, which was by default, it's C by default. The one that looks like a trading card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you notice, and you don't notice so much on yours, but on mine for sure. It looks like it's a kind of a quarter down angle.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a real hard time seeing your character's features. And so everything looks kind of squatted a little bit, and so it's whoever decided that was the best angle to do it from. And the thing is, you can't change it. You can twirl them around, twirl your character around if you want, but you can't change the angle. The angle's stuck. And this is the angle that you have to dress your character in. So everything is going to look off. And it's not a good idea. It's not a good design. It's very, very bad design. I like I said, not a fan at all, and I wish they would have done something different. Yeah, so that's like that. I mean, if you go through the outfitter, which is it's the same. Functionally, it's the same as what the outfitter was before. I do like so to give credit where it's due, because there's not a lot of credit it's due. One of the places to give credit where it's due is I do like the I guess what do you call that, the panel that's like the details panel that just kind of floats next to your character. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. I'm not a real big fan of the new alignment UI. That's I don't know about that. That just seems very simplified. I'm not a real big fan of that. I think what they had previously integrated a lot better with the existing UI. I do like that it has the item rating immediately available if you have that. Do you have? You don't have the item rating for some reason.
Yeah, on gear.
Oh, okay. Or you? Oh, you're in the outfitter. Okay, never mind.
I was on the outfitter because I was
Yeah.
looking at the trying to see the show Dark Side Corruption, but you can't really see because I can't see your face or heads down
Right.
and.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's bad. It's a bad design. Somebody wasn't thinking it all the way through. And I'm trying to think of what else just like immediately stood out. Um, uh, uh, oh, what's really funny is if you go to your companion screen. If do you have a companion out?
I
You'll
do not
notice.
have a companion out.
Does it show your companions? I forget if it shows it if they're out or not.
Um, well, I couldn't even click on that screen.
Oh, okay. It must have been grayed out. Okay. If you if
So,
you show your companion, yeah, just pull out any companion. It doesn't matter which one it is. If you if you show your companion is at an upwards angle, so you can dress your companion better than you can dress yourself.
it
Yeah,
is so cute.
yeah. Look at him. I mean, look, perfect. Now, if yours look like that, it'd be great. Bad. Just it's an awful design. Not a fan. Um, uh, 1 out of 5 stars.
So, did this
Okay,
basically
2 out of 5.
take all my heals away from me?
Okay, that's a different story altogether. And no, it did not. I mean, it did, but it didn't. Uh,
Is there
it,
anybody
it
talking in chat that you can see? Or is my chat broken?
I can't see anybody talking in chat if people are talking.
Okay, I don't see any chat either, so. Alright.
Okay. All right. Uh,
So, I'm apparently
so
concealment operative, no choice here. Alright.
yeah, your loadouts. Okay, this is the biggest change, and I'm personally still experimenting with loadouts. Uh, so I don't know all the ins and outs at this moment. No, we're not talking. Okay, we're in stealth. Got it. All right. that was chat. Chat is in stealth. So basically, the idea behind the loadouts is that you have, because you'll essentially have 2 classes. You're able to create different ways to play the character based on what you're doing. Like for instance, um, if like for me, I've got the well, I'll get into this, but I have the Jedi Guardian spec on my Sith.
You want
And
to
I
show the
have,
one that you're doing now?
yeah, I can kind of show what it is.
Bring it up.
If you want to, I'm there. It's up.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, there's somebody making a lot of noise
Here?
on my screen. This guy right here. If you see me, so
Oh.
can you see my? Yeah. Oh, you can't see my. You can't see my arrow. Oh well, that's disappointing.
No, but
Anyway.
I can see what you're focusing on back there. It lights him up.
Yeah, that guy.
Darth
Yeah, that
Zentor.
guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he was making a lot of noise. Holy cow.
We're just waiting for the food talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get into that. Oh my gosh. I actually got some. Anyway, that's different thing. I do have some new food talk that will be interesting. Anyway, so the general idea behind loadouts is that you'll and you've got a bunch of them that you can do, and is that you can have different specs for different situations. Like initially, like a Jedi, or rather, let's say a Sith. I was a Sith Juggernaut. My Sith Juggernaut can be a tank. It can be a dot spec DPS, or a damage or a straight damage spec DPS. Initially, you have that, but now with 2 classes, you have not only. So I have a I'm just going to use the Sith terms for it. I have a Juggernaut and I have an Assassin now, and I both of those have tank specs, so I can have a Juggernaut kind of tank and I can have a Sith Assassin kind of tank, which is totally two different kind of tanks. So it's versatility is really all the loadouts give you, and you can set them up to where it's just instead of having to do all sorts of reorganization, you can do just a click and boom, you're on a new loadout, and that includes, if I'm not mistaken, let me click on this. Okay, I don't see that it did it, but it should include also key bindings as well, like all of these down here. But oh yeah, tank loadout, all right, whatever. Okay. So basically, that's the idea. Is that yeah, it's an entirely different kind of tanking altogether. What? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I gotta correct something in chat with Hikari. Hikari said, "What? Shadow doesn't tank." I, for a very long time, was the primary tank in my raiding guild. I will have you know. Yeah, that's right. I was I was the primary tank. I was also that was until believe it or not, we didn't have enough DPS, and so I switched over to. I was a Juggernaut tank, and it was a lot of fun. I liked tanking. It didn't. It made for a very interesting stream because all I saw was like the boss's crotch the entire time, but.
We're not talking about fetishes here, okay? It's a food channel.
It's right. It's a food channel. So, yeah, and so yeah, I did tanking, and that was until again we needed more DPS, and I'm not, I am not anymore. So don't quote me on this, but I was a pretty decent Marauder DPS. I had my rotation down so tight. I forget what my my eventual DPS was, but it was way up there. And in fact, my Marauder was so good at DPS that if when certain things required burst DPS, which if anybody has played Annihilation Marauder, they know that Annihilation Marauder is not burst DPS by any stretch of the imagination. But when we needed burst DPS, my group would send me in because they knew I could get the enemy down fast. So anyway, that's it. I'm done bragging.
No, he's not. But that's okay. Because right. Sometimes you should be able to brag. Now.
So look. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So basically, I can't be part sneaky and part Healy, or can I?
No, you're one or the other. Is essentially what you are.
See, that's garbage. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's not giving me more options.
Wait, did you say sneaky and Healy? I mean, you're already a sneaky Healy kind of thing.
Well, I don't know. I took all my heals away.
Oh, you still got it. You still got them. Don't worry about it. They'll come back. We'll get to that. In fact, why don't we do that now?
All right. I'm back.
All right. You should have a. I don't have it anymore, so I forget what it was called.
Is it something in?
There is a mission that you have. So close that. Close the,
oh, you mean the mission that could be bugged?
No, not. You mean? Are you talking about the Spirit of Vengeance? No, not the Spirit of
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
No. I'm talking. I was. Elf Karinsky there was telling me people were just bugging. Some people weren't getting the missions anyway.
Oh, really?
So.
Well, I mean, open up your mission tab. By default it's L. Do you have any that? Gosh, hold on. Your screen is really small. I'm gonna lean over.
Put your glasses on, Larry. Put your
That's right.
glasses
Put my
on,
glasses
Grandpa.
on.
It actually looks like I have fewer quests than I
Yeah, I don't.
originally did.
I do have a question. Are you subscribed?
Currently, I sure as heck hope not, because that means I forgot to turn it off again.
Oh, I thought. Oh, then you won't have it. Well, you should have it, regardless.
I
Regardless
mean,
of
I
whether you're
preferred. I
subscribed or
mean, yeah, there was one year where I kept subbed when we only streamed twice a month. That was pretty worthless.
not.
um.
I what didn't
Oh, they
did,
sent me a code.
right that yeah I thought you had a code.
I have a code. I have
Yeah,
a
I
code.
didn't.
Come
I
on,
didn't. I
MJ
didn't.
had been okay. So I basically got sick from the booster shot, and then
Oh,
that
that's fun.
stretched, and then I got the whole coffee death sick, and now I have a pain down the whole side of my head and my jaw. It's really fun. Let's go back
That's a
to
fun
looking at
perk.
your screen then, and you talk to them, and I'll
Okay.
go.
Okay. We'll go back to looking at my screen.
There we go, Larry's
Is
screen.
it okay? All right. So it's my screen. And you can fix. You might have to relog, but you can fix all that. All right. So, um, something that is really really cool, and it's going to take me a little bit to get used to, but I did it intentionally. This new content maybe it won't unlock, but check the status after incident. It might be. Yeah, it should. Yeah, it should unlock. I mean, that's what we were told. we we were told it'll unlock. Because I didn't need it, so I'm like, because okay, inside baseball. I don't think it's any secret that uh, journalists will get codes sometime for games, and because we can't, if we paid out of pocket to play or to pay for every single game that we have to review, we would be broken. We wouldn't have any money. We wouldn't be able to live off.
But we still
or,
tend to pay for our games, the
we,
ones that we
yeah.
we play.
So
But
right.
they did send me a code for a month pass so that I could stream this with you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I forgot to.
Yeah. And in uh I on the other, because I don't need, I actually pay for this game. So basically I have this this is a little bit inside baseball, and I kind of mention that every once in a while, but I really want to uh let everybody know this, that and I have my entire time as a games journalist, and I've been doing this for what 10 years or more now, almost 11 years. I have always uh I've always purchased the game. If I think that a game is worth playing, I'm going to purchase it
Yes.
outright, and not use whatever game code they gave me. So if I have if it, for instance, with Star Wars: The Old Republic, I have another account for Star Wars: The Old Republic that I was given by BioWare. I don't ever play it because the one that I want to play is the one that I paid for, because I thought it was worth the money to buy and then subscribe to it. And my subscription now is my subscription. I own it. I pay for it all the time. So that's kind of one of the things that oh, apparently I'm pretty quiet.
What? It has on here you have you
Yeah,
blasting.
I'm blasting. All right.
All right, let me try this. I'll give you some more.
I just moved my mic. I just moved my mic closer. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Um, but yeah, so I believe that, and I believe that as a journalist that okay, yeah, I'm better. Awesome. Thanks, Dan. Um, I believe that if a game is worth it, that that a journalist should show that it is actually worth it by buying it themselves. If it's going to be a game that they are going to play, they should buy it. I do believe that it's fine, perfectly fine and acceptable for journalists to take like if somebody gives them a review copy of a game, to use that to play for review purposes and only review purposes for regular gameplay or whatever. Buy the game, show the show these game developers that you actually enjoy it, and show show your audience and whatnot, your followers and whoever, that you're willing to pay for the game, and buy it yourself if you really think it's worth it.
Yeah, but
And
I am not buying these massive games to stream once or twice when they launch. I can't afford that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So if they want to say, here, why don't you, and sometimes they give me this like Pressy account anyway. It's not even mine, It's like, here, borrow this for a month and show it off. I feel better about that. If it's my game and I'm playing it as mine, then I don't want it to have been theirs. No.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
seriously, I would have not been able to do so many streams if it wasn't like, here, we want you to, would you like to show this off? Like, well, sorry, I can't, flip out $60 for a game every other day.
Right. There really isn't any reason to. I don't think, especially if it's not, if it's for work, you kind of expect your work to pay for the, I mean, even if it's not, even if it's not massively OP that's actually paying for it, your work in some fashion should pay you to do your work, and that's part of it. Is if you need a pen if you need a pen and you're working in the office, you're not going to have to run to the store necessarily to buy your own pens. Hopefully,
depending on where you work.
That's true. Maybe I should have said desk. I don't know what the equivalent is, but I mean, you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
so
no.
That's where I am.
I totally get it. I totally get that. And there have been times where if like got something, you tried it and went, oh my gosh, I really, really love this. So then you got to turn around and buy it, right?
Exactly. That's where I stand. If you say that a game, as a journalist, if you say at a game that this is a great game, I'm gonna play this game, buy it and play it. Don't just say you're gonna do it. And because there's some borderline the journalists that are out there, and I don't honestly, I don't know any right now, and so I'm definitely not naming names, or I'm not just but I have run into them in the past. I don't know anybody currently that's like that, but there are some out there that'll just whatever, they're abiding by whatever the hype is. Whatever the hype says, they follow the hype, and don't actually play the game, or don't actually stand behind it. And it's a shame, but that's what happens. Anyway, let me talk about this, since we got more people in here. Welcome to all people who are joining us. One of the things that and also, MJ, whenever you've set up, let me know. I'll stop vamping.
Well, I mean, I'm just waiting for it to finish loading in. I've restarted.
Okay.
I put in the code. Thanks for reminding me of that. See, I didn't even remember. It's like, no, Larry's got everything, and I'm like, well, is this something I'm supposed to show that I need something for? But I'm gonna be fair. I didn't play, and they got a year sub off of me where I played less than 24 times. So I think, in all fairness, that kind of evens out just a little. It's not letting me in. Like, seriously, I'm stuck on the Legacy of the Sith little intro page. Yeah, I'm just hanging on. So
Lucius, welcome. Also, let me know what you find confusing, and maybe, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we can answer that for you. Maybe if not me, somebody in the chat would be able to help you out.
We need to do this more often, Larry. We've got to find a nice combo where we can have like both of ours up on screen.
Yeah. I used to make, it was so much fun making all the UIs to be able to do that whenever so if anybody remembers about, oh gosh, has it been?
Okay, I'm going to have to restart because I can't load in. This is everybody. This is what I'm stuck at. Can't move.
Okay. Oh, well, that's fun. All right.
So All right, let's try this again.
So if anybody remembers, I don't know if anybody, maybe Hikari, I don't know who was watching at that time. It's been about I don't know how many years. How old was my son? My son was 10, so it had to be about 6 years ago. That
Oh, it hasn't been that long, has it?
Yeah.
Mop
yeah.
is 7 now, so dang.
Yeah, it had to be about 6 years ago. So we were doing. I used to do live streams with my son. We were playing Marvel's Superhero Squad or something along that line, and actually had the developer on there, David.
You were playing Marvel Heroes, and it was
No,
it wasn't
no,
Brevik?
It was Brevik, but he also did Superhero Squad too. They had
really?
license for both of them. Yeah, they had license for both of them. Anyway, and I would have, he was on the screen, I was on the screen, and my son was on the screen, and we had both of our monitors were all in this UI that I had built, and that was so much fun.
I remember that was cool.
It was so much fun. Yeah, and it was Brevik. Yeah, I can never remember his last name. I always remember his first name, but for some reason I can't remember Brevik. Anyway. So one of the things I'm going to point out here, pivoting. I'm a master of transitions.
Pivot.
Hard pivot here.
As he moved his screen a tiny millimeter.
One of the things you might notice is I don't know if does it show up? No, it doesn't. It says I'm a guardian. That's cool.
Are we in the same place but just different instances again?
Oh, probably.
Because it looks like the same hallway I'm sitting here staring at.
You logged in.
I am. I'm back in.
Let me find guild. There it is, guild. And group, invite to group. Yeah, you're on Odessin too. All
right, I'm moving to you.
All right, sounds great. You might notice that my background for this character is a Sith
no, that guy
warrior.
just ran past me. Wait, what? Okay, no, sorry. Your guy is a Sith warrior. We got it. Warrior.
Sith warrior. Sith warrior. However, I am now, but it now says Jedi Guardian, or it says Guardian. Actually, is what it says underneath my name. I don't know if you can read that or not. Underneath my name, I'm trying to. Gosh, how do I even show what I'm pointing at? See these things that are lighting up right here? Yeah. All above my name.
Yes.
Yeah, below it, it has Guardian now, and not Warrior. That is one of the things that's one of the things you can do now. If you're light-sided, which my Shadow is a light-sided Sith, I can actually now become.
Oh look, I can point at it for you.
Guardian.
There you go. Here you go.
Yeah. Point at it for me.
I'm now Vanna. I'm Vanity. And here we have these bars.
Yeah, I could have chosen. Do you have the? Well, we'll get back to it. I could have chosen to be a Sith warrior. I could have stayed that way, but I'm kind of a sucker for the animations of the Jedi Guardian. I like it so much better. I like the way that the Jedi Guardian holds this lightsaber, or in my case, a sword.
Do you keep trying to say a Gordian? I mean, are you a pumpkin man?
Guardian. Guardian.
Goulashian. Oh.
Yeah. I just like the way that the Guardian holds.
But you keep making us look at the back of your head, and I can't tilt your camera, dude.
Oh, what? You can't see it?
There you go.
Here, like this. Also,
he looks like a baseball player.
I love it. I think it's awesome.
Batter. Oh. It's still the case when you need a light dark 5 character to unlock the options. Oh, wait, is it still the case? You need a light dark 5 character to unlock the options in new character creation. I do know someone in my family was trying to make a new character in the last couple days, and they were not happy. with whatever is going on there. They're like, rah, 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 rah.
Oh, for new character creation? Because
Yes.
I know that I have
Whoops.
not made a new character the since the expansion. Uh, I that's one of the things on my list to do before I write about it. Uh, I do got to say that actually, you want to do that? You want to make a new character right now? I can make one. You want to show my screen the entire time?
Sure. Look,
Well,
this is really kind of fun because it's Larry, MJ, Larry, MJ, Larry, MJ. I'm having fun.
okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna have MJ make a new character because we don't want this to be another 3.5 hour stream.
Right.
So, yeah.
So switch to you for a moment.
Switch to me for a moment.
Yeah. And I'm gonna log out, and I'm gonna when I get to the first character creator screen, then you can switch back. I have a bunch of characters on there that I'm.
Nope, I know what you mean. Why do you think I never show the very start? So yeah, there's stuff to fix. There are skills that are gone. And the skill that I'm not seeing is my group stealth.
Oh.
And the group stealth is gone. I can't find it. I can't find the emergency stealth.
I can't create a character.
Do you have not enough slots?
Look, okay, look, you can see my screen. Look how many active characters I have.
Hang on, I gotta.
It says it's
one.
You see where? No, it only shows one. Look at the bottom.
Oh, dang, boy! Wow! I didn't know there was a game that allowed that many. What the? Dude, okay. Yeah. If I wish I had cartel coins to give to people for guesses, but I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. Put your guess in the window, and maybe we can find some way to reward you, or at least call out your name and say, "Yay." So, guess. Put in chat. Now is your chance. How many characters does Larry have on one Tor account? This is only one Tor account.
No, wait a second. No, this is one server.
Server. Good freaking heavens, boy! What on earth? Oh, okay. All right.
We're going to server selection here for a second.
Oh my gosh, are you? Okay, that's not so bad. No, I want them to guess first.
No. I mean, when they've guessed, you can show this on the screen just to show, because it doesn't have any of my characters on there. Like it just shows the number.
Good heavens. Anybody else coming with a guess?
We have what is 26 again? No. Dan's 48.
Dan says.
Yeah, Hikari says 18. I think he scared everyone. I probably did. I probably scared everyone.
Natalia, is it over or below Dan's guess? I won't tell anyone.
So
Natalia doesn't want to say how many. All right, so
I can't scroll through them all to show you, but the vast majority of these characters are at least 55 or higher.
All right, I'm showing.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm showing. Good.
This might.
Look at Starforge.
Starforge. I have 43 characters. You're close. Very close, Dan. Very close.
43. Oh,
I have well
man.
over 48 if you count Satil Shan and Darth Malgus and Tulak Hord.
That's so. Wow.
And like I said, the vast majority of these characters are over level 55. If not, I mean, a good chunk of them. Like at least, so I have 8 pages of
43.
characters.
He
I have
does.
8 pages. I have 8 pages full of characters, and at least the first page is current max. Well, not current max level because it just came out yesterday, but the prior max level, which was 75. At least one page, if not more. I think probably more. Or I'm close. Yeah. Yeah. I might have spent a lot of time in this game. Okay, go back. I'm gonna delete one, and we'll make a new character. So go back to you
It's
for a
off.
minute.
It's off.
Okay.
Oh my stars and garters. Oh wow. I mean, I thought when I had like 28 something on EQ2, you know, that's like City of Heroes. I had 70 characters on one server across 2 accounts, and yeah. Oh, just sorry. So. So.
All right. Let's. Gosh, I hope I can delete one without it. Because I don't know what the cap is.
Didn't they used to have a like weight moratorium on deleting characters?
Oh, I don't know.
Why don't you jump on one of the other servers?
Oh, with well, I'm gonna delete this one. This is only level 1, so it's not a big deal. If I lose it, I lose it. I'm not really concerned. And plus, they make it even pages. Okay, I can create a new character. Create character.
So to get any of those healing skills back, I have to take something else because they don't exist on this character anymore.
Oh yeah, you haven't. There is a new quest that you have. To do.
Yeah.
You have to confirm that you are going to be what you're going to be, and then. Did you get that quest? Is it on there? I don't even see. I still don't see it.
Class training and skills.
Oh, maybe that is it. Oh, maybe that is it.
I do have it now.
Oh, okay, there. I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's say yes on that. But I mean, you want to do that now, or did you want to create a character now?
Let's create a character. Because I mean, I may need help and walkthrough and stuff, but yeah, I don't know what.
Okay.
Are you ready? I'll drop over to you.
Yeah. I'm up. I'm good. Good to go.
All right. Now I hope it's not too pixelated. Actually, I moved your Discord window over to my better monitor, so it should be crisper again.
Okay, and also, but I do see the Discord like little box.
Oh, it's.
See that?
What the heck is it doing there? Go away, little box. There we go.
Okay.
This is nice. I just sit back, let Larry do all the work.
Okay,
I mean...
so... well, this is a different first screen. For sure. Man, I don't even... Okay, so...
Some say the world will end in fire. Some say an icy fire.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we do? What do we want to do? Do we want to go Republic or do we want to go Sith?
Public for you. Come on. Make
Republic?
a puppy. Yep.
Okay, fine.
You might delete him again shortly afterwards, but...
I might. Okay, this isn't bad. This is not bad. Some people said this was bad. Oh, but the lightsaber coming at my face is a little disorienting. So
they really wanted to push the 3D-ness here or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Let me put it on my.
He's trying to poke my eye out. Oh, jeez. All right.
Yeah. Okay. This isn't too bad. I'm okay with this so far. All right. So it looks like they moved your the origin story. So this is going to be the story that you play up here.
Hey.
Jedi Knight with a red saber. That makes sense. And oh, he's jugging. Oh, I see what's going on.
See a juggy?
Oh. Yeah. So if I trace, there we are. Okay. Anyway, so this is your origin story.
And your
And
style. Smuggy.
yeah. Trigger. And it looks like I like this. This is nice. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. This is kind of what I was hoping for, is that you can you're not really switching sides, but you are kind of switching sides.
Because look, you could make a.
I can make a Jedi Knight.
Yeah, there was a trooper sorcerer. Yeah, see.
Yeah. Or a marauder.
So
Yeah,
basically, we could take the sorcerer that my the other tour before we started the choose my alignment, we'd made the sorcerer. So then she got abandoned for the operative when we started choose my alignment.
Yeah. I do okay, I do like this. And I knew you could do this. I didn't know you could do, this is how the new character would be set up. I thought you would have to play like you were kind of stuck with what you were for at least the origin story, and then you could change once you've hit alignment or something like that. But no, this is good. You start from the very beginning as whatever, whatever origin story you want in whatever class. So this is really cool. I like this idea that you can be a smuggler trooper. You're a trooper that's also a smuggler.
Okay, go to smuggler and see what kind of options smuggler gives.
Same thing. Saying okay, so your smuggler options and your trooper options are the same.
All right.
Yeah, see, I like that a lot because I actually have a character that I have as a mercenary.
Are any of those heal based at all, or is that totally taken out?
Yeah. No. Scoundrels are heal, and so are operatives.
Well, operatives aren't heal anymore. I got all my heals taken away from me as an operative.
No, you didn't. They're still there. You can get them back.
Okay.
See, his medicine. Sawbones is also medicine. See, heal. Mercenary is the bodyguard. It's also heal. Commando, which is awesome because you can now make
healing someone with that is more like a global agenda kind of game. Boom.
Yeah, it is really. You can shoot a beam out of it. It's great. Our force, yeah. So the force and to kind of piggyback off of what Hikari said. So yeah, that's what I was asking. Our force characters stuck on one side or the other side, unless you light side or dark side. So no.
Well, no, because you just had Jedi Knight plus sorcerer.
Yeah. Now I think if you have an old character, I think you are stuck, because my dark side Sith warrior, which I jumped on last night, I could not change it. I didn't have the option. Like right now, if I do Jedi, if I do, can I go back? I can go back. I'm going to go back real quick. I'll make a.
Yeah, we can see that Knight can do sorcerer. So right there, you've got a light and dark side right there. So I'll start with the dark.
So if I have
and you can
Sith
be
warrior,
sage. Look at that. There's a sage right there.
Yeah, I have a right now I have a marauder that on another character, and I could not get off of marauder. Like I couldn't make my marauder a sentinel. They were stuck that way. However, Shadow, I was able to make a guardian. I was able to make Shadow a guardian, which is a Jedi class. So I don't know. I mean, I thought that was kind of neat. Anyway, we are making a Republic character. All right. As I understand it, on the character creation, you have to have unlocked. Oh, unlock the other side with some character on your legacy. Okay, I have all my. Oh, okay. Well, that kind of and to swap. That might be true.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know rank 5, but what if I made a new character? What would happen? Like, I haven't done all the classes.
Right.
I've only done 2/3 of them.
That's a good question. You want to find out? You can jump into. Do you have? Can you create another character? I know. Oh, you're subscribed. You're subscribed. You should be able to make another character right now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go to a different server though for looking.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and do that, and see what happens.
Because I don't wanna out my characters.
Oh well, no. I mean, you just go to character creator and you be where I am right now, which isn't outing anybody. But yeah, so this is interesting. Okay, so what do we want to do? What do we want to make?
Right, server selection.
I kind of like the idea of a trooper sniper. Oh,
I have one on Satil Shan. Really?
Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, a trooper sniper.
Sniper.
That makes me very happy.
I actually did just click on Darth Malgus. So here we go. Create character. Wait. All right, we're going down off of Larry for a moment. Latest, the Onslaught. So the top one's a level boost. The bottom one is level 1. Okay, I want a level 1.
Don't boost right now.
All right. What side? Should I do Republic too? I have Republicers.
Sure. Oh my gosh, I love this idea. Oh my gosh. The idea of a sniper trooper is phenomenal to me.
Well, it looks like I've got oh. On yours. I only
don't. Oh.
My smuggler's max, my trooper isn't. My consular is my second highest character I play. So why is there? And how many do you have available?
So okay, I have all of them. I can do all of them. But also, to be fair though, I've done all the stories multiple times actually. But I've done all the stories, so I've unlocked legendary character or legendary player or whatever that is. Go back a screen and make a dark side one. Or make a Sith one.
Because see, that's weird because honestly, my 2 highest level characters are the consular sage and the operative. So why would the consular not have? Now I haven't done that class. I haven't done this class.
Oh, yeah, and I was looking to see if your Inquisitor. But your Inquisitor can't do it. Okay, your Inquisitor is that Imperial agent with the giant gun. I like that. That's a good idea. That's amazing to me. It's terrible for the agent story, but it's really funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is really awesome. I'm totally on now. I kind of get it. I kind of get why they did that, and because you haven't finished the storylines, it encourages you to finish the storyline so that you can then create a character. Like if I wanted a Sith Jedi Guardian, I could do that. Yeah, I like it. No, I'm on board with that. I know that
Well, no,
not
because
everybody's
what if
liking
what
it.
you really wanted to make is this start over, right? You're starting over this character
Yeah.
with another flavor on it. Why would I play all the way through to get that just so that I can go back later and make a new one with the thing? That makes no sense to me.
It's because it's not supposed, like, it's not, like, from a story standpoint, from a pure, like, within the game itself. This is like not outside. Obviously, what you want. Uh, yeah. So outside of the story, there's no reason for that to happen. Like this, it's totally. If you want to consider it like out of character, it'd be completely out of character to have a Jedi counselor that uses Force lightning.
They're telling you it's alignment, not storyline. And Hikari's hitting her head on the desk.
But wait a second. No, hold on. Wait a second. Because I have both alignments, I can do that. It's not because I finished the story.
But I have both alignments. I see. I
No,
don't understand that. I mean,
because I have. Oh, it's the achieve. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Oh no. Okay.
so my
Yes.
level 60 has not gotten an achievement enough yet. Then
Okay. I totally get it now. Okay, I was thinking it was storyline. It's not storyline. It's because you don't have a no. See, that doesn't make any sense.
no, that doesn't make any
You-
sense because then why?
Don't you have? Isn't your um, isn't your other character full light side?
The sage?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, your sage. That's like you've got level 5 light side on your sage, right?
I don't know that level thing, so I don't know. She's only like
Okay.
level 60,
All
so
right. Switch over to level 60. Well, okay. Switch over to my screen for a minute. We're gonna test this. We're doing science here, people. Switch over to my screen so it's not
it's
showing
on.
your
It's
screen.
on.
Okay, now go to Starforge and try to make a new character there.
But see, that doesn't make sense that Darth Malgus would let me have the others, right? Because I don't have any light or dark characters on Darth Malgus there, so you can't say it's because I don't have light.
Right. Go to okay. So go
Yeah,
to
no, I'm in.
go to
I'm going
Starforge.
in.
Yeah. Go to Starforge and make a Sith character and
Okay.
see if you can do a let's say a Juggernaut Guardian.
All right, my sage is only 52. My scoundrel is 50.
That the actual level doesn't matter. It's
All right.
how many light side choices you've made and how many dark side choices you've made.
All right. Wait, which am I making? Republic?
Make a Sith character.
Make a Sith character. Agent's got all 4. That one's got all 4. Inquisitor. 4. See? Same thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
What is it I need to go check? My legacy?
It
Non-force have access to all 8. Force are locked unless certain conditions are met.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't I apologize. That's not the part that I read up on. So I didn't know the answer to that question. So it appears, and maybe I'm completely wrong, and I'll have to do research, and I apologize. I'll correct it. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it in the next Hyperspace Beacon, which should be coming out this week, if not tomorrow. I'm going to try to make it tomorrow. If not, it'll be Friday. Yeah, and as Andrea is saying in chat, check your achievements. And basically, which you don't have to do right now, obviously, because you'll have to go into a character in order to check that. But basically, there's an achievement for getting, let's say, light side 5. There's an achievement for getting light side 5. There's an achievement for getting dark side 5. And he's saying, and you might be right, I don't know, but I would have thought by level 60 that you would have full light side or full dark side on your sage. I'm assuming it'd be light side.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I'm popping your screen up.
That's cool.
Hey, we're gonna figure stuff out, man.
We're sciencing the shit out of this. I'm sorry, it's a line for the Martian. I wasn't just saying that. Yeah, so I think you might be right that it's, but I mean,
but I can't believe she doesn't have it by now.
I would be really surprised. All right, I'm making?
Trying.
What kind of character am I making, guys? Just so I can.
Come on, yep. Something. Help Larry make his character. Oh my goodness, it's never gonna log in. I think it's stuck right up there at 90% or whatever. Oh, there we go. All right.
I think I really like the idea of a trooper smuggler, or trooper sniper. I mean, trooper sniper. That sounds really, really awesome.
You just want a purper. All right, achievements. In my legacy, right? Is that what I'm checking? My legacy?
Yeah, down the legacy tab, and there should be an alignment section. Check to see if you have light. Do you have to have light and dark, both, or do you just have to have one?
All right, that's it. I'll pop over and look.
Okay.
Legacy tab, alignment section. Wait. Character.
I can't read it. It's very small. It's not under perks, I don't think.
Okay, I'm admitting to a lot of brain deadness here, but wait a minute. Achievements down alignment section. Alignment, there we go. 70%.
All right. We're looking at dark side, light side. Do you have, what's your light side achievements?
40 out of 50, it says. Reach light 1.
Yeah, we're looking for reached light 5.
Reach light 2, reach light 3, reach light 4. No. So it has not reached light 5, but how do I...
Oh, well, there you go. That might be the answer then. That might be why you don't see it.
I just couldn't believe this character wouldn't have this by now.
I'm kind of surprised too, but I mean...
Oh, yeah, I see right here. Heck, how does she have dark side points? She's never made dark side decisions. Oh, I've been in party with someone who does, though. Grr.
No, the achievements are legacy wide, so it'll, like everything that we've done on the choose your alignment, that would also apply. So that's why you have dark side points. Possibly one of the reasons that you have dark side points.
Okay. So I haven't reached it on either character.
All right. Yeah, so that makes sense then. All right.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry, everybody, but this is a big old changeroo thing, and it feels weird. But to me, it still feels...
I kind of get it.
Unless they make it so that you can change partway through, but to make a character that the only way you can play the character you wanted to play is to play all the way through, but I guess you could just make a different character and play it all the way through and then go back and make a new one? Yes. That's just something that I have a problem with. If I want a character that I want to play this one than telling me that I have to go play all the way, you know. That's just me.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean,
Let's go back to Larry. Make your character.
I kind of get it in a sense, and I'm not saying that I agree with it, and I'm actually kind of on the fence with it. I'm a little bit more when it comes to story oriented things. I'm a little bit more hardcore in the sense that hardcore towards the storyteller. In so like for instance, like when the game first came out, there was a uh, there was an there was an opportunity. Oh, sorry, not when it first came out. Prior to it coming out during beta, there was a point where you could actually kill off one of your companions, and I was for that. And what that would mean, at least when the game first started, that would mean you would be out whatever class that companion is. So if you happen to kill off your healer, you didn't have a healer anymore. You had to know how to work your crew without a healer. And so I was kind of on board with that because I like that idea. Now the converse side of that is that we're not playing just BioWare's story that BioWare created. I know that a lot of people, including myself, like to have their own story with their character, and they create their own story, and that this idea that you can't use certain force powers with a Sith character kind of throws that off a little bit. My character wouldn't use force lightning, but I do like to disappear. Why can't I be, or I do my character would disappear. Why can't I be a Jedi? Why can't I have shadow powers? So I get it. I mean, I get both sides of it. As a game designer, I definitely, I'm not me as a game designer. From a game design perspective, I get why they would close that off. As a role player, I understand why you would want it open. So I get both sides of it, and I'm not sure where on the fence that I would lie as a developer if the decision was mine. Anyway,
Read Hikari's comment.
what did Hikari say? Where is Hikari? Oh yeah, waiting all those years to kill Quinn did make it very satisfying, though. 100%. I am so glad I got to do that. Anyway, so let's move on. Let's see what happens if we make our
Purper.
our sniper trooper, which is
Ooper. It's an Ooper Iper.
I just love that
Iper
idea.
Ooper. You're an Iper Ooper. That's what I'm going to call you now. So for everybody watching this, though, I mean, at least it is. I mean, if there are questions, we're here trying to answer them some. So
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, I had questions. Oh, you're right. A snooper.
Snooper.
Or a triper, but that sounds,
It's a snooper. It's a snooper. So, as you'll see on my screen, there are some like locks, like symbols. These are all
like
character races, species that I have unlocked that are not normally for the trooper. So, for instance, the trooper would normally be just a human, a Zabrak, or a cyborg. Oh, that trooper has a beard. Okay, I'm intrigued now. That's.
There's a little
What I
problem
was
down at
not-
the cyborg shop.
I was not expecting that. I mean, it's not my taste, but I'm kind of on board with that being a possibility. Okay. All right.
No,
Okay.
see, now you have to. I mean,
Well, I don't know if it'll go back to that. I don't know how did I get that? How did I get that?
you messed up now. You weren't supposed to move.
Sorry. I don't know. Complexion? Yeah, complexion. It's complexion.
Oh my heavens. Well, there's a...
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
They're
Holy
allowing
cow! Oh, I love it! Oh!
dwarven ladies
Oh!
rejoice. There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh! I love it. This is out of everything that has happened with this expansion, this is the best thing. Best thing ever. That is, oh my gosh, I'm totally awesome. That is
Brass will be jumping up and down. Not
Oh
enough
my
games let ladies have their beards. So that's true. Andrew,
oh my gosh.
testosterone in the stims, you know?
Okay. Oh, that.
Where's that big gruffy
Yeah.
one? There it is.
Yeah, right here. Right
Oops.
here.
Oops, I didn't mean to start moving it around.
That is so cool. That is okay.
Can you make
That
the
is so
beard
cool.
different colors?
I don't think so. It's a complexion thing, so I don't think they can do that.
Psh.
Okay. Wow. I would not have expected this. Ever. Especially
Now, do you have to actually pay to make those other races be on that, or is it part of subscriber?
So you can no, it's an unlock. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've unlocked them. I forgot how I did it. It is it you have to have one up to level 50? I want to say you have to have one of the races. You have to, yeah. You need to hit level 50 in one of the classes. Yeah. So so if I want to so in order for me to have to unlock, let's say Zabrak for trooper, I have to have a level 50 trooper, and then it unlocks the other races. Now granted, you do purchase Nautilin, and you purchase Togruta, and you purchase Cathar. And oh, I just got logged out. How awesome. Flip off of my screen here for a moment.
Oh, yep, give me a sec. I'm off. Is it level or finishing chapter? I love how we're all sitting here going, man, what is this? So Imperial agents unlock Chiss at 50, but I got to make my... Wait, no.
No.
Operative.
No. Okay, we can come back now.
Did I have to buy my Chiss?
No. Agents can be Chiss from the beginning.
Okay, because I made her the... Hey, Tree Hugger Hannah. Welcome to Life with Sith. Legacy of the Sith.
So basically, okay, this is actually a good example. This one is a pureblood Sith. Oh no, I'll just go next screen. Okay, this is a pureblood Sith, and the reason I can be a pureblood Sith is because I have a level before this here. I have a level 50 pureblood Sith already, so therefore I can create any class with a level 50 pureblood Sith.
Okay.
Or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and Hikari says agents are Chiss by default. Default?
Yeah.
D-pepper?
Yeah. Or default.
You have the Chiss trooper that you made to 50 on your agent, so now you can make a trooper. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Important stuff to know. We need to know these things.
Yeah.
Or you pay money and just do it.
Or you pay money, like getting the Nautilin, the Cathar, and the Togruta are all pay money, essentially.
Can you pay money to unlock the others, though, too? I mean...
Yes.
I was going to say, Tor is... I can't believe Tor would let that money possibility go.
Right? I don't even want to talk about that. The way that Tor just tries to, like, nickel and dime every
Oh, wait.
thing.
Can they have a beard, too? Probably not.
Zabrax?
Yeah, in complexion, or is
No.
it just gonna be tattoos? Okay.
It's just gonna. No, there is complexions, but there's no beards because Zabraks don't grow beards. It's different complexions, yeah.
Well, most
No
women
beards.
don't grow beards either.
I mean, you're right that most women do not.
So what if there's a Zabrak out there who has a beard? Tell me that none whatsoever?
No, Zabraks have beard. I don't think any Zabraks have beard because they don't have hair. Oh, they do have hair. I don't know. That's I don't know. Oh, there are some Zabraks that have hair. That have facial hair. Who was it that there were some Zabraks in the extended expanded universe that have
Maybe they
facial
were.
hair?
Were they
I don't know.
mixed? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they were. Which that's another thing that really annoys me about. Anyway, and it's a different story altogether. Okay, so let's. I've got my sniper. What do we like? Can Nautilins have beards? Probably not. That's right. Exactly. If you think, no, it's yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that's some Naruto-like hair. Wait.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, these hairstyles are cool. These are. I did purchase these. These are all purchasable hairstyles. This is one of my favorite. This one right here. Oh, you can't see all of it.
I like it.
It goes. The braid goes all the way down to like her waist.
Nice.
There's this one, which is more like
just more stuff to. Really nice hair. Doesn't work well with backpacks.
Exactly. It's more things that don't work well with backpacks. There's that one. There's pigtails. There's your pompadour.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is one of my favorites too. This one. If the problem with this one is that color isn't always right. Where's the hair color? Let's do. Because we go. Where's my black? Because black, unless they fixed it, which supposedly they might have. No, see, look, there's black. That is not black. That's green. Because if I go to this one,
really, it looks black.
If I go to this, it's black. Clearly, it's black. But if I go over here to this one, and it's green. That is totally green.
I mean, they're dreads. What do you expect?
That's not dreads.
Looks a little bit like unwashed masses. Who knows what's in there? Green might be very natural. It's grack.
Right. Anyway, let's go to cooler colors here. Where's the hair color? There we go. Let's go. There we go. Pink. All right, we're pink.
Oh no, that purple was pretty cool. And I'm not normally a purple person.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it because of the iridescence, the changing of the colors.
Mm-hmm. There's this guy. This is dreads. This is what dreads look like in this game, like that.
Okay, so she had faux dreads.
Oh, I'm slowly getting quieter because I'm actually talking quieter. That's my fault. I don't have my mic right next to me. There we go.
Make a grack-haired snooper. There you go. Grack-haired snooper. He's going to put that in an article and Bree's going to be like, how do I edit this?
Grack-haired snooper.
What game are we talking about?
I like this hairstyle too. This one moves around. It's got physics to it. I really like this hairstyle.
Well, that is cool. She looks like she's running around under a black light.
I have a. Okay, I gotta show you. All right, so I have a character that looks like, kind of like. Where is the cybernetics? Not this one. I gotta find the right cybernetics. It looks like she has this kind of hairstyle, and where are they? Come on. Oh, there it is. These cybernetics. It looks so awesome. And she's wearing like uh s- this agent's outfit that's kind of skin tight. It looks awesome. Looks so awesome.
She'd be jumping out of the Matrix.
Exactly. Yeah, that was kind of the idea. Yeah. Anyway, so we can see the hair better. There's your pixie cut. I don't know what this is. This one's weird to me. Is this your Karen? Is this your Karen cut?
I feel so sorry for every Karen.
I do too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The
to
named,
all
the named Karens.
Right.
I mean, we worked
The
with
named
one.
Karens.
You know, they now have to
right.
live with. They have to live with this.
Yeah.
Thanks to my name, I've been called a drug multiple times.
Nice. Great. This is a Shea Vizsla's haircut.
Still better than being called a Karen, though.
Yeah. And this is
Oh, see, I love the coloring on that.
Yeah. It's also oh my god. Why are words slipping me? This is Yeah, who has this haircut? Somebody has this haircut in game. Lana Benenko has this haircut.
See, it looked kind of like Lana, but it's so different with the color.
Yeah, and this one is Sinja has this haircut. This is this is one of Theron's haircuts. I like this one too. This one's pretty cool. It's one of my favorite. This hairstyle, which has the same front, like the front of it is this curly Q thing, but the back's different on this one, and this one, and this one, but the front's the same. Anyway, those are the cool haircuts. What are these cosmetics? Oh,
Bad boy spelled the stupid way, Theron.
That's right.
So anybody have other questions on this? Now, I know I was being told that for a while, like, let me look at my, that people, even when they've finished the last story, they weren't getting the quest to start the new story. But because I didn't finish that flashpoint, I'm not considered finished, am I?
No, yeah, you're not. I mean, it wasn't, so, it doesn't necessarily pop up. You might have to go to your, if you're having this trouble. Now, I'm not saying that, that it doesn't happen, but, I did not get it in my quest log, like the one that appears over, like, where the death counter is. I didn't get it there. I did have to go into my quest log and get it that way. So that might be a thing that people are running into. That might be why you're not finding it. Trying to think. I don't. Oh man, that is really white. Holy cow. I like it. Oh no, it's actually blonde.
No, that's very white. That's.
Oh, if you look right there, it's blonde. I wonder if it's supposed to be platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is white. No, that's white. Holy cow, that's white. Okay. Yeah, that's white. I thought it was supposed to be platinum. Where's platinum? I thought there was a platinum blonde one, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, Tree Hugger Hannah says excited for the new story stuff, but the computer's in the repair shop. Okay, so on the subject of the news story,
we may be having to watch Larry play it and not have any choose my alignments for a while, because I'm not going back in there. I'm not. 3+ hours to be bugged out and not be able to finish. No, I can't. I can't. I can't. No. Talk about something else, Larry. No.
So, the news story. So, one of the complaints that I saw about the news story, and I can't, and I get it, and at the same time, okay. So the complaint is that it's they're saying it's 3 hours long. Maybe it's 3 hours long. I didn't. I'd have to time myself. I never actually timed myself the first time I played through it, how long it took me, because I was more interested in like gathering information and things along that line than how long is this actually taking me. Um, so I don't know. But and I'm not gonna. I don't really want to spoil anything at this point. Um, but yeah, they were complaining that it's very short. That 3 hours is very short for an expansion, and
I agree.
I agree. I mean,
An
however,
expansion.
this is so. Yeah, exactly. So this is where I sit with it, and I because I think, and I'm on two. I'm of two minds on this. The first is as somebody who's a journalist and somebody who writes a lot for different reasons. I mean, one of the main purposes behind language is for clarity. That's one of the big things when you're writing as a journalist is that you want to write for clarity. You want to make sure that your point is understood and understood well. And so your choice of words as a journalist uh, is to make sure that you use the best word, if you will, to describe what something is, right? So, um, and what that best word can vary, and obviously, and also it can vary between people. It can vary between cultures. It can vary. There's all sorts of variables as far as that's concerned. Um, Amongst gaming culture, expansion has its own definition, like, and its own expectations. And if somebody had come to me uh asking me what should we name this that we're adding to this game, knowing gaming culture, I would not have named it an expansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes with a pre-expectation of a bundle of content.
Yeah.
A bundle of content. I mean, right now it's getting. I'm on the. EQ2 is skirting lines of the expansions, and they got tons more than this. So.
Yeah. So, from the other perspective, um, the nomenclature aside, it is an addition to the game that extends the story, and so if that is considered an expansion, uh, maybe I'll give it to him. I don't, but I would again, I would not agree with that. However, that being said, as well, I am not upset about them calling it an expansion. Why am I not upset about them calling it an expansion? Is because you know how much I paid for this expansion? $15, and that was my monthly subscription.
So you didn't pay anything over and above, right?
Right. Right. I didn't pay anything over and above my monthly subscription for this game, and so therefore that does not they can call I if they want to, I guess they can call it an expansion. It's not what I would call it. It makes things very unclear So from a purely grammatical linguistic point of view, it is a bad word to use. From a consumer point of view, though, is it a bad word to use when you're not paying that much for it? No. I mean, it's not. You're not paying a lot for it. Do I get my money's worth out of this?
Well,
Yes.
yeah,
Do
but
I,
that has nothing to do with the word expansion.
exactly. No, 100%. Yeah, it doesn't. So any kind of any kind of complaint that people are making, they should also look at. You know what? You're only paying $15. Whatever, $15 for it. Do you want to argue the do you want to argue the linguistics of what it means to be an expansion? Okay, yes, go ahead, do that, but don't say that it is that you didn't get your money's worth, because you did.
Yes. So now this, okay, so I have access to it for a month. If I can't
Yeah.
finish in a month and my sub goes away, then I lose access to it?
No, you still have it. You still have it. Once you have it, you have it.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Because, I didn't even get access to that boss. Apparently, no explosion means scream at paywall. Yeah.
Yeah. So, right. If so, for instance, if you go back to, um, let's say, Rise of the Hutt Cartel, which you did have to pay for outside of the monthly subscription, eh, uh, that had a lot more content, but it also, I mean, you could call that one an expansion. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Yavin one did too. But I yeah, I'm being well. Okay, Akari says you're being way too logical for this debate. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, I get, like, I totally I 100% get where players are coming from, and I do think it is, from a marketing perspective, I do think it is very misleading to uh to the consumers to say that it is an expansion, because they do have that expectation of it being something bigger than it is. I do agree with that. But then, if those same people, though, look at, oh, this is how much I'm paying for it, you go, no, that's not an expansion. I would know that's not an expansion, or just because I'm only paying $15 for it. I think that's the biggest thing to keep in mind, is that, are you really going to call something? I mean, I, I mean, for me, if I were to market it, I would actually market it more as DLC than I would
Yeah,
an expansion.
exactly. And I mean, you're
What happened?
actually not paying anything for it because you've already paid your sub. You're paying for the
Right,
sub. It's
right,
it's like a perk. Yeah, it's a free downloadable DLC with sub.
yeah,
It's,
right. So yeah, yeah. And what happened to the 3 planets that they promised? I you
answer,
mean
Larry. Answer. You
you mean
should know
you
this.
mean Dantooine, Elam, and um I'm blanking. Where was the other planet that you went?
I don't.
Oh, Manon.
Wait, isn't Manon here?
No, yeah, no, they're all. I mean, other than Elam, or Elam. I don't know
Ilum?
how you say it. No, it's not Elam. It's
Oh boy.
Elom. It's Elom. Very confusing.
Elom,
They're
Elom.
Yeah, they are already there. I don't see. And Beneteau, I get where you're coming from, and I do believe, in a very massive way, it was misleading. And I, I, and with any developer, this isn't just BioWare. Um, with any developer, uh, I kind of I'd rather give them the benefit of the doubt. However, a marketing team, I don't know if I give them the benefit of the doubt. I kind of think they knew what they were doing by calling it an expansion. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if a developer like one of the people actually making the game and being in the trenches and designing this entire thing. Uh, I I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that they were considering like really considering it to be an expansion, that they feel like they put in the work for an expansion, that sort of thing. Um, but I do also think that at some level they don't really care what you call it; they just want you to play it. Whereas a marketing person, they're yeah, that's something else. Okay, so new person in chat, welcome.
Hey,
I'm gonna lay
Layrum.
Layrum.
Layrum?
We're gonna call you Layrum. Seems pretty good. Layrum. Yeah. Okay, Layrum. Awesome. Cool. We got it. Nailed it. uh, says that Layrum says that I love the storyline to this game. The combat feels a little weird. I might be in the minority here. And if you're meaning the combat in general versus the combat that has changed, I would agree. Combat hasn't really changed in this game. It's been pretty much the same since the beginning. Um, yeah. Uh, I understand why combat would feel a little wonky. Now, bear in mind that it is a 10-year-old game that was copying a game that was 5 years old at its time. It was trying to do World of Warcraft in Star Wars. So, yeah. Where
Blame
are we?
Larry. Yeah, blame Layrum. No, Corey. Oh, found a way to shift the blame off of Larry, huh?
All right. And yeah, I agree that it does take, the combat does take some getting used to. I think that hey, Cliff Anderson, good to see you again. It's been a while. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say about the combat anymore. It's it.
You just
I
do
mean,
it. If
yeah,
you want the
it's not
story, you just do it. That's how it is.
right. Yeah, yeah. And Dan, you are correct. There is an interview out there. Was that an interview that I did? No, that was. Who did that? I'm trying to remember who did that interview. Because
It wasn't me. I can say that.
uh, I have talked to James Olin multiple times, and I forget what. I don't want to miscredit it. I don't want to miscredit it. But I know that James Olin
He
has
said that to you
to me.
before. Yeah.
He has said that to me before. Whether or not it was actually in the article that I wrote, I don't remember. Uh, so, yeah. Um, yeah. So, yeah, it was a big mistake that they were trying to make a WoW clone. And in fact, I think his words to me, I should say, I don't want to misquote the article. His words to me were more along the lines of that he thought it was a mistake that they tried to compete with WoW, in to make it in competition with WoW instead of trying to make it its own thing.
I mean, don't we try to teach people early on? Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to where you were before.
Right.
And yet, the the whole genre decided to do a whole, oh, look what WoW's doing, and
yeah,
broke our genre because suddenly it was not about finding who you are, what you are, and running from there, which can be a lot of awesome things. No, everything was just like, oh, well, look at him. We gotta do that because that's all there,
And
And we try to teach people this, but obviously the game developers did not realize the same principle could apply throughout life.
Well, one of the fine balances here, and I'm not saying that Star Wars made the right decision by any stretch of the imagination, is that here you are faced with this. Here's this giant license that you have, and at the same time you have this giant looming powerhouse that is World of Warcraft hanging over your head, and you've got this license where you have to um, convince Lucasfilm that you're taking on this license is actually going to do a lot for them as a company, and uh, every single time that a Lucasfilm or a Electronic Arts executive comes over and says World of Warcraft is doing this, and we all know that the lore or whatever the property of Star Wars is so much better than the property of World of Warcraft. Why aren't you guys doing as well as World of Warcraft, or why aren't you doing the same things as World of Warcraft? And so it's I don't know that I would be able to stand up to that pressure. That is some pressure to say, because and I mean everybody that's working for BioWare at the time, especially BioWare at the time, because they just come off of making Knights of the Old Republic, is everybody at BioWare is like, we love Star Wars, and yes, Star Wars, you are the greatest IP that we could work with. We love it. We're doing amazing things together, and it would be very, very hard to say, oh, well, we can't put this in because it won't make it better. Well, this is exactly what this big guy's doing. Why can't we do that? I get it. I don't. It would be. It takes a special kind of person to have that kind of gumption to stand up to an executive, the guy that's paying your check, and say, no, we can do it better this way. It's very hard, and yeah, I don't. Yeah, so obviously, oh, screen went blank again. Been sitting around too long. Yeah. Let's see. Always gonna. Yeah. And EA and BioWare developed the game. Wasn't really a thing. Free to play wasn't a thing. The game. So, yeah. Oh yeah. It's okay. Hold on. I'm reading chat. Forgive me.
Read out loud so everybody knows.
What's that?
You read out loud.
Oh, I'm terrible at reading out loud. Okay, so when EA and BioWare began developing the game, free to play wasn't really. I think this was Alf. I can't say that name that you have in chat there. Andrew. This was Andrew that said
Alf
this.
Kurinsky.
When EA and Alf Kurinsky.
Just call him Alf.
When EA and BioWare began developing the game, free-to-play wasn't really a thing. If the game come out a couple years before, it would have done much better than it did. Hikari said Star Wars, the WoW Clone Wars. Hikari then also said, to be fair, WoW took the industry from thousands of players to millions of players. Money people are always going to go to that route. Yes. And then Dan replies to Andrew. Not really. The game did die at launch. The devs got told to go free to play, or we'll shut down. The game was not ready for launch, and the lack of content at launch had people leaving. Had people leave in droves without without a few weeks. I remember being on a server with when 5 people in Fleet on a Friday night was busy. Wow, I don't remember that at all. I guess I actually ended up, I guess, on pretty good servers. And Cliff Anderson says, "I hate that sitting there thinking of a name after I made a kick as a character and bam booted the server." Oh yeah. Talking about me getting kicked off. Yeah. Um. Oh, Lord Idolus. Yeah, I was on Lord Andros, Adris originally. Yeah, it was pretty. But I was also so one of the things that I had trouble with at the very beginning of the game, and I know this is very much a tangent, is that one of the things that kept the game alive at the beginning were the role players and the role play servers. I'm not saying that it was the only thing keeping the game alive, but it was one of the big standouts. Is that Lord Adros and the Ebon Hawk, and there was another one that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. That was pretty big. They were some of the top servers. When everything was started dying, those servers stayed alive, and it is amazing to me how much role players will keep a game alive. Just keep that in mind if you're ever designing a game, MMO at least. It wasn't at launch stand. They still had 2 expansions before going free to play. They did have way too many servers. Yeah. I don't say when did they go free to play, but they went free to play really, really quickly. I do believe that it was. I don't. That's the whole thing that I don't have enough research on off the top of my head for. I do think there were multiple things that didn't work well for like why the game didn't work, why they had to go free to play as quickly as they did, and I think that besides the biggest one was the one that I think James Olin hit on was that they were trying to compete with WoW, with World of Warcraft, and they just weren't. Nobody could do that. World of Warcraft. Well, yeah, it was. World of Warcraft should not have been as big as World of Warcraft was. Let's be fair. It really shouldn't have, but it was, and so they got really, really lucky. Blizzard got really, really lucky with that. Yeah, just December 2011 launch, November 2012 free to play. Yeah. Yeah. It was, yeah, that was a big part of it was and it I think if they had considered, I do think that there were some issues with the systems designers, like the general systems in general, like how things worked. It it wasn't intended, like they didn't know how to make an MMO, really, I guess is the best way to put it. They weren't making a Star Wars MMO. They were making they were making Knights of the Old Republic 3. And that and like with Knights of the Old Republic, as a single player game, once you finished it, you're done. Pretty much. I mean, there's some people that really like it, like myself, and will go back and make another character and do, the dark side version when you did the light side version the first time, or some, maybe make another character or something in between there. But those are it's not your typical player. Your typical player doesn't do that. Um, so yeah. Uh, so yay, alcoholics. Yeah. Um, so yeah, that I mean that was the big thing. They weren't, and they still, we see ripples of that even today, because we have these flashpoints that you can't go into as a group. Sure, you can go in, but it won't tell this. You can go into them, as you can go into them and as a group after you've already done it to play a non-story version of it. But yeah, um, I'm not a. I think that was the biggest thing, is that they didn't understand that what kind of game they were making, and especially, and if you really want to get salty about it, they didn't know what kind of game they were replacing. Because they were replacing a game that people who enjoyed living in the Star Wars universe could. They could, because Star Wars Galaxies, you essentially could live in the Star Wars universe, and that is something that you've never really been able to do. I mean, maybe a little bit with strongholds and whatnot, but you've never really been able to do it with Star Wars: The Old Republic. Um, where are we? How much time we've been doing this for like almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, we have. I don't know how hungry you might be, but I didn't want to interrupt your great discourse. So I just been
Uh,
sitting back. I even got kicked out of game because I forgot to move around.
uh, any other questions that might be able to answer for you? I don't know. Uh, I don't know that there are too many at this point. Without giving like spoilers away, I do. Uh, what do I think of the story of the expansion? I don't want to really answer that question right now. I mean, I do want to answer it, but I want you to read about it and see why. Because I don't have time to. I don't want to go into all the details about what I liked about it, what I didn't. Um, uh, I do think I do think it could have been longer. I'll say that. I do think it could have been longer. I do think there should have been more fleshed out characters and things like that. I do, yeah. Um, and there's some other elements that I think are really weird from a storytelling perspective, and it's more of a, yeah. Uh, yeah, the game's been in development since 2005. Yeah, it's been in development. Yeah, it was right shortly after uh, Knights of the Old Knights of the Old Republic. In fact, Star Wars: The Old Republic was kind of one of the reasons that BioWare did not do Knights of the Old Republic 2. Kind of. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I think that's it. I think we're good. I'll reveal more about my thoughts on the story itself. Other than, I will say, if you're on the fence of whether or not you want to get back into it, yeah, uh, if there's any reason that you didn't like it before, I'm going to tell you that those reasons are still there.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. Those reasons that you didn't like it, yep, they're still there. Nothing has changed in that regard. If you like the story of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and that's like the reason that you play, I I do think that you should probably get back into it and just play this. Pay for a month, get into it. It's $15 for goodness sake. You'll get three. If you get 3 hours for $15, that's $5 an hour.
That's pretty
That's
good.
that's pretty good.
Plus, if
Yeah.
you haven't gotten to all the story yet, then
Yeah.
you've got to catch up to that spot. So you've got a lot of stuff to lead up to and get there.
Do you think? Do you think that there will be a response from BioWare with regards to the overwhelming reaction to this update.
Do they ever respond?
Let me put it this way, Benito. Let me put it this way. I think there will be responses regarding individual parts that maybe did not live up to expectation. I do believe that there will be responses to that, and like if somebody was like complaining about, for instance, how truly awful the UI is now, I think they might get a response to that. Some of the other broader questions, I don't know that they'll give like some sort of blanket statement of saying, "Oh, we totally did wrong on this." I don't think they're going to do that. Which, again, that goes back to what I was saying before. I don't necessarily know that they did anything wrong per se, but they definitely they didn't do everything right. Yeah, and marketing failed. I think marketing failed big time with this one, as they usually do. Don't lean into the hype. I mean, I guess that's the I guess that's the the lesson to be learned. Don't lean into the hype. You will always be disappointed. I don't care if it's Star Wars: The Old Republic or Guild Wars 2. There you go.
But donuts. You can be hyped for donuts.
As long as you don't have, as long as it's not going to affect your diabetes, you're good with donuts.
Yeah, we never had our food conversation, folks. So apparently,
We didn't.
no, Larry had something really important to share, and all he did was talk TOR all night.
I do, and I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about it now since we got to this point, but I can't eat everything now. I can't eat everything that I want to now. Makes me really sad.
Aww.
I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 2 weeks ago.
Oh no, Larry, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that's anyway.
Okay, now I feel kind of bad for the donut comment. I'm sorry.
So to be fair, I can eat a donut. There's nothing wrong with me eating a donut. I just have to be careful about it. I got to know that what I'm doing, and I just have to be careful about it. And especially like this first part, I have to be really conscious of it because it's not like part of my life right now. It's a change in my life.
You don't have to do shots yet, do you?
No, I'm not doing shots.
Good.
As
good.
of not right now. I am on medication, which I am so glad we got snowed in when I started the medication. We were snowed into that, and I'm so glad I was, because there is no way I would have been able to function at work with the way I felt on that meds, especially trying to get used to them.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I had it once, and I was off that thing within a couple days.
It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, metformin. They gave it to me for some other reason, and I ended up like ER sick. Like I stopped it immediately and said, I will not take this. I don't remember why I had to get some part of my, immune disease screw upness, but oh my goodness.
Metformin actually, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Metformin actually regulates your the glucose, your liver secreting glucose. It slows that down. So if you have some liver issues or anything like that, they might also prescribe metformin. So that's not diabetic. That's not diabetes related. So
well,
anyway.
I mean, the medicine that keeps my kidneys functioning is actually a high blood pressure medicine.
Yeah.
So it's actually a side effect of this medication is that it keeps the kidneys working. Like, okay, good. Well, Larry, you got this.
Yeah. I'm. It's a struggle right now, but it won't. I mean, eventually, I really, uh, I really hope it like it. I hope it can get to a point that it becomes so much like a part of my life that I don't have to think about it the way that I do now. Because like right now, it is like constantly on my mind of am I eating this right? Am I eating this? Am I doing? Should I have more of this? Should I not have? Should I have? Can I have a a a whole bowl of cereal right now, or should I only eat half of it? That those kinds of things.
Mm.
I'm, you know,
Yeah, you'll get there. A lifestyle change, it will turn natural. I promise you.
yeah,
It'll turn
yeah. So
natural.
that's the biggest thing for me right now is just having to think about all this stuff that I never had to think about before. So, yeah. Anyway,
Uh,
so but food talk. As long as we can still talk food. I can still make. In fact, I'm making more food now than I have ever, and uh, I have found. We're on food talk now. Food talk time. We're extending the stream just to talk about food for a little bit. Um, I have found this like Asian kale salad combination that is I never would have thought I would ever say I love this salad, but I love this salad. I have to find out what kind of dressing there was on it because now I can't find it again. Like I can't find it was like in this mix. I know everything else that was in there, but I don't remember what kind of dressing it happened. Uh, uh, so I but it's got kale, it's got uh, almonds, it's got uh, uh, like craisins in it, like um, dried cranberries. If people don't know what craisins are, it's got that in there, and it also has this like what are they? It's like wonton chips is essentially what it is, but they're like little strips of wonton, and phenomenal salad. And I can't find the dressing. I'll have to find out what kind of dressing is. Best thing ever. I put some chicken on it, and it was just great. It was so awesome. Yeah, that's the one thing I can't have, Cliff. I can't have a Coke. I can't drink soda anymore. I'm
Cliff
done.
will drink it in your honor.
I appreciate that. Uh, yep. Yeah. It's no gluten. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks.
No dairy. It's worse.
Uh, oh,
There's
you're
gluten-free
there's
things, but there is no cheese substitute, man. There is
there's no
no
substitute.
there is no
Yeah.
substitute for cheese. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kale is a staple of Portuguese cuisine.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
I like kale actually. When I was little, I had a neighbor that grew kale and Swiss chard. I did
Really?
those, yeah.
Yeah. I can't say that I'm a super fan of kale by itself, but this combination was phenomenal, and the kale just kind of kale does. If I eat too much kale, though, it does kind of upset my stomach. But, um, but yeah, it was surprisingly good. I was blown away by it, and so salads have now become a staple of my diet. And I mean, like I voluntarily will go, let's get a salad. My wife looks at me like, what's wrong with you? But then I have to explain, when I went to the doctor a few weeks ago. Oh, and yeah. But no, I actually like salads now. They're really if you get a good there's a like a good Caesar salad is really good too. I like Caesar salads.
Do you
And
like dressing?
obvious, I do.
Okay,
I
so
do.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you when I was little, my grandmother seasoned rice vinegar that you get
Okay.
like it's Maruchan. Yeah, it's actually for making sushi or so. It's seasoned rice vinegar.
Yeah.
Sprinkle that on salads. It is so good, and you don't have to use a lot.
What's
And it's
what's
like,
it seasoned with? Like, what do you season with?
I don't know. It has seasoning in it. I mean, that's how you buy it. You just buy a bottle of seasoned rice vinegar.
Oh, buy a seasoned rice. Okay, because I have rice vinegar and I cook with rice vinegar because I like Chinese food.
Oh no, try getting the seasoned rice vinegar and sprinkle that on salad. Okay. It's like 1 calorie for a whole salad.
Oh yeah, nice chocolate dressing all over the cake. Yep, that's the best kind. All right.
We better go because it's been on the sending screen for like 20 minutes now.
I know this is prime entertainment for everybody that's on YouTube. I hope you're watching.
It's the visual podcast.
That's really what we're doing anymore. Let's be
OPTV Food Network. I mean, we know that's why we're here. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much for sticking around.
Maybe next time we'll have Larry show some content or something. I don't know because I'm not gonna be there in 2 weeks. I'm not. I can't bring myself to go back into that place. So.
I will. I won't run it on Shadow, the character that I play on these streams. I won't run it on that character, and I'll if we want to do new content, I'll do it on them. Do it on him. And hopefully by then I'll be used to what all the icons are for a guardian, and I'll be able to play him decently.
Why? Do it this way. It'd be like me playing.
just fake it. Just whatever button lights up, that's the one you hit.
You don't need a plan. You just need a button. Yeah. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting us here at OPTV and the Food Network.
And the Food Network.
Have a great night, everybody.
Bye-bye.